Today I'm going to show you how to split a bulk sample down to the subsample that we're going to use for the scanning. And the volume we're shooting for is this scoop here. It's about 1 to 2 grams, and that works really well for the scanning. We'll just start by making sure that this pin is in the right position over here, and we can use the screwdriver to hold it there. Now this gate here is in place. If we remove the screwdriver, the spring's going to open that up. And the seed down through the chutes and split it into each of these containers. Start with that pin in place. Take the bulk sample. I've got the packet already for it over here. Put this through as many times as we need. This is going to change depending on how much sample you're starting with to get down to this subsample. So I'll just pour this in. It's not going to all move down through the chutes at once. So what you can do is just gently shake it in order to get it to move all the way down. And since we're going to pass this through a few more times, it's okay if you don't get all the seed through as you work through one sample, but when we switch to the next sample, we want to make sure that we get that all cleaned out. That's why we have this duster here. After each of these, we've got half of it, which we're going to set aside to eventually go back into the bulk sample bag. So there's the half that's destined for the bulk sample bag. You can put that there as a reminder. And then this half is going to be split again. Now if I was to put this through right now, what we want to do is pull this over, replace this on the side. Now we can let it fall through. And again, we're just going to shake it. It's okay if it doesn't all go through. This is going to go for the bag. This is going to come back over. Again, make sure the lever here is in this position, the gate's closed. And we're just going to run through this now.
Looking at this.
We can probably split this one more time. We want to make sure we get all that seed out. It's really important that this is very close to the amount that we need. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up this scoop and let that little bit extra fall off. Take our packet, put our funnel in, and we're done with the first one. Then we'll take this, grab anything that was already inside of it, back in here. Same rules apply for the NIR. Any seed that ends up on here, we're going to clean up later. We're not going to worry about putting this back in. You can use these to separate here. So then the next one should be 2. So we would grab that and 2 and repeat the process. When you're done here, keep the lever in this position. You want to make sure that you clean up all the seed that you spilled both on the counter and the tray. Wipe all the seed onto the tray, wipe up the floor, and then put back your samples. So I hope that all makes sense. If you have any questions, reach out to your project manager.